Hi, my name is Lainey Davis, and I am a third grade teacher, and I have taught second grade for all 3 years, so I am fairly new. These 10 positions are very important when it comes to education. Of the first two, I think, or one of the first ones I think is important is having high expectations for your students. I am a huge advocate for all students can learn, they all just learn differerently. My teaching style is not strict. I am compassionate about my job, so I'm compassionate towards the students, and I have a very good bond and relationship with my students. So therefore, I do not have very many behavior problems. If I do have a behavior problem, I can have a heart-to-heart talk with them, and they seem to fix their behavior, which is great. When it comes to the students, how all students learn differently, this is when interventions are very important, and this is when I will pull students back to intervene on the skill that they're struggling with, or I can enrich the students who have already mastered the concept. Another one is professional conduct. This is very big when it comes to education. How we dress, how students can respond to us. Being on time, students are always watching. If they see that you're late for work and they're waiting on you, then they will let you know, and that's not a good habit to have, as we always teach our students to be early and that we don't like when they arrive late or when they miss school. So it's very important, I believe, for us to be here. I try to get my kids' schedules and go to their games, and just to have that relationship with them, because it's very important that they know that you care about them and that they feel safe in your classroom. I think compassion, honesty, fairness, and advocacy can all go together, as it's important that we practice what we preach. We tell our students that they need to be honest. It's important that we need to be honest to them, and if we say we're going to do something, then we need to follow through with it. Fairness, when it's important that we need to communicate, we need to find out what the situation has arisen and communicate with our students, and let them know that everything for one student may not be for another student, and that they have to realize that consequence and why it's not okay for them to act that way, but maybe it is for another student because they don't know what the situation they are in. Compassion, I'm very compassionate with my job. I'm dedicated. I come into work in the summertime. I'm always working on the weekends. I stay later after school. I come in early. We always start our day with a good morning song, that it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. And I want them to know that, and we repeat that, because that's how we start off our mornings, how our day can go. Also, reflection. I'm always looking and open for new ideas. I love to go observe my colleagues and find out what they're doing, what works for them. I like when people come and observe me and tell me, hey, why don't you try this? I'm always open to checking my understanding and fixing what I don't think worked or what needs to be better. After every lesson, I reflect and write notes about what could be better. That way next year I can do that. The two that I think that I struggle with, that I need to grow more on, and that's curiosity. It is extremely important that we develop these high order thinking skills and that we think outside the box. I find it difficult for me to get my students to want to do that, as they like to find the easy way out and don't want to think outside the box. So I'm open to new ideas and strategies to help inquire that high order thinking. The last one I struggle with is diversity, just because my school that I work at is in my area is not very diverse. We don't really have different cultures in our schools. In the 3 years, I have not had a diverse learner. Therefore, I find that harder for me to incorporate. But if I do get a diverse learner, I will want to learn more about them and incorporate their culture into my classroom. These things are very important, and I hope that in order for you to be a good qualified teacher, you have all 10 of these dispositions. And I do hope one day that I will be able to develop all 10 dispositions and be that teacher that those students love to have and that can turn to whenever they are needed. Thank you.